Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're gonna go ahead and show you how to become the best possible player in Hunters. Now this game just released, so you already know. We're gonna go right into it and show you step by step on how to be the best player. Now the thing that makes my guide better than the other guides is that I'm going to show you exactly how to become better and not just give you guys pointless tips that nobody's really gonna use. So as soon as you get into the game, you're gonna notice that down here you're gonna have something called free game pass. Now the free game pass, you're gonna head over to shop and you're gonna see it right over here. Now yes, you can pay for it for Robux, but I recommend you just playing the game for 30 minutes before getting this for absolutely no cost. Now there's also going to be a couple codes you can go ahead and use right away. If you look at the codes right up here next to the update log, you will notice that you can type in a code right here. You're going to type in release just like so, and you'll be able to go ahead and redeem it. So the next thing you're going to have to know is obviously how the stat system works. Now strength is exclusively for swords and for great swords. Agility is exclusively for daggers, and precision has not been added currently. Now vitality over here is going to be exclusively for health. If you increase this, your health will also increase with it. Intelligence is exclusive to abilities, so this will increase the mage class, if you will. Now the strongest classes in the game are going to be intelligence classes. So if you want to progress into the game and basically one-shot the boss every single time, I recommend you guys put all your points into intelligence, stay on the back line, and shoot fireballs at the enemies so you can go ahead and get an easier time grinding. So the next up is daily rewards. Now you can claim them and you get a 100 times luck roll at the end. Now this is for, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. So if you spend around a week into playing the game, you go ahead and be able to get this luck roll. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that, because 100 times luck will basically guarantee you something above epic rarity. So that right there will alone give you a boost compared to other players. Now if we're talking about game passes, you can get all the game passes by spending gems. Now the way you get gems is like right over here on the bottom. You can go ahead and get gems by doing dungeons, which you complete right over here. Now once you get in there, you can create a party, and every single dungeon has increased rewards. Every single stage gives you more than the previous one, but the percentage remains the same at 1%. Now, once you go back over here into, for example, the final cave, you'll see that it goes up to even 12, which is a lot more than the previous dungeons. You can play the game with up to 5 people, and you can get the XP the same way you would by playing solo. So I recommend you, of course, doing this with a team, but at the end of the day, you can also solo if you're strong enough. Also on the left over here, when you go over here, you can see that you get a 10% extra luck boost, which each friend you invite into your server. So that alone should give you an incentive into playing with a private server with a bunch of your friends. So that way you can get the max possible luck boost. Now, if we go back to the shop, you can clearly see that there's some game passes that's better than others. Now, what I recommend you do is save up for permanent 2 times XP first, because gaining XP in this game is extremely slow, and even with 2 times, you're gonna find that it's really hard to rank up. So just make sure you go ahead and get this so you don't mess up and get something else and be way behind other people. Now if you guys go over to the ranking system, which is right over here, you'll see that you can reawaken, which will increase your XP boost, luck boost, and stat point gain, which will make it a lot easier to grind and of course get better armor. Now the requirements varies on every single rank up. You start off by needing to get to level 20, then 40, now 60, and it will continue going at that pace until you hit the max rank, which should be S. Now the reason to do dungeons would be to, of course, get materials, and you use those materials to craft better stuff. The best thing you can craft in this game is going to be the Zyrus necklace, which will of course be in the spider cavern, and you'll be able to have a 15% chance once you get all the materials to craft this for 90,000 gold. Getting gold is really easy in this game. I recommend you just AFKing overnight and you get a lot of gold from that alone. Now the last thing I'm going to talk about in here is going to be the quest system. Now as you see on the top left, I have a quest that I'm of course trying to finish, and the max quest is the one that I'm on right now, and once you finish it, you will get a bunch of gems. So make sure you guys do finish your quest for you to get a really good game pass. Okay guys, so that's the best way you can do it. And of course, we're gonna have a really exclusive code that gives you a bunch of gems when release is actually here. So make sure you guys prepare yourselves. So as soon as you get into the game, you're gonna click start dungeon, and you're gonna notice that the enemies that spawn are really weak. You know, you'll probably be able to one-shot them or just at least combo them pretty easily. Now the good thing about it is that obviously they're really easy to kill. However, it gets a little more tricky when the third wave actually comes in, because you're gonna notice that there's gonna be some mages appearing. That's gonna be a little bit annoying to deal with. As you see, they kind of run away from you so that you can't really hit them as easy. But what you have to understand is that you can easily hit them if you just dash forward. So for example, go like this, and then you can easily kill them like so. Instead of needing to worry about those enemies, what I would do is I would target the mages first before you target the other people, since they're going to do a lot of damage to you when you're first starting off. Okay, so right now you will see that once you defeat all the waves, which should be up to 10, you'll get one of the bosses of that area, right? Or of that dungeon. So what you're gonna need to do is, of course, use your abilities on him from a distance, because if you get close, as you will see, he will go ahead and start swinging, which will make you get stuck. Now, the one thing you can do if you want to be a swordsman class is, of course, parry everything. So you have to time it pretty early on. Don't wait until the last second. You have to make sure that you parry literally as soon as he's about to swing, as soon as he's about to start his animation to swing. So like as you see right there, everything I'm doing right now is parrying. Now, if you manage to not parry and you do it too early, this is what you will get. As you see, he will break your shield, which basically then it will just stun you and kill you pretty easily. Mind you, if you're just starting off, he will do a lot more damage than what he's doing to me. But if you become a mage, you can easily heal that with an ability called heal, which will automatically heal you and all your party members around you, which is why mage is the best class. Not only does it do the most damage with the fireball move, as you can see by this right here, but it will also provide you with a healing ability that no other class can get. So all in all, if you're doing it with a party, make sure you at least have one healer with you, just in case one of you guys get low. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna pop on the screen the roadmap really quickly for you guys to what it's going to look like from release on upwards. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Stay safe.